Sexual energy. From a Western standpoint, it's like, you know how people will be exhausted from overscheduling, or the kids threw this and that crisis at you today, and the dinner got burnt, and then the dog's barking. You're all just like, ugh, that can drain your energy through the stress of the day and not want to have sex. You can plop on the couch and watch TV and just be lulled into that kind of passive, receptive mode and not want to have sex. To me, Western medicine energy for sex is related to just the general energy you have for the day, whether you're too stressed, whether you're too overscheduled, whether dumb stuff is happening to you at home. It doesn't matter if you love your partner, or generally you're excited about your partner. You can just get drained and not want to do it. Pain can be a terrible drain on sexual energy, or the fear that you're going to have more pain with sex. That's highly draining from an energy standpoint. Now, Eastern medicine, sexual energy has to do with the meridians that flow through the sexual organs, and there are many of them. One of the greatest points for energy whatsoever in the whole entire body is a point between your breastbone end over here and top over here. You just press along it till you find the most tender area that's trying to say, this is me, I need help here. And that spot, when rubbed, increases your overall energy. So if you're trying to have sex and you don't have as much energy, it might be worthwhile to do some acupressure during sex. And I've tried this myself and I found it to be quite helpful. There's the spot in another curve of the ear, that's where the sexual organs are represented on the ear. Probably there's the sexual meridian down here. This is where on the hand, where the male organs are here and the female organs are just a little bit above that in the center line of the hand. We know that there's areas that correspond to the sexual organs. There's research that fibroids of the uterus in this whole little square area over here, if you use moxa, which is a lit herbal cigar that radiates red light and infrared at a certain wavelength, that if you regularly treat this area, you can shrink fibroids that are 8 centimeters, which is about 3.5 inches, down to nothing. That's just one little example of how adjusting the energy on your meridians can affect your sexual organs. That's about the limits of what I've learned from Eastern and Western, how it affects energy for sex.